Finish the medicine. Not sure how to how the voice is today. Probably not very good. Gonna be right back. Cat noises. Make sure I have the files. I should. Alright. Voice is probably still fucked because I'm still sick, so that's not great. But let's play Fort Vindolanda. This is a special map. I made this. It is sort of a test of what is possible with the new Augustus. It doesn't use the latest changes of the editor yet, so there are some things that could be changed in the future. When this goes to Haven, it's probably gonna be a bit different than what you see today. There is still not corrections, so there's gonna be some grammar issues that need to be fixed. But anyway, it should be playable, it's winnable, so we can go ahead and play it. Mainly I want to show you this because of the custom empire, because we can have... Basically this map tries to create a province system. Sort of like if you've played Children of the Nile, Hello, Matt. Welcome. Hello, Morris. Welcome. You know that you could interact with things on the Empire map, or the Empire map, to like establish a quarry or a farm or something like that. That's basically what's gonna happen here. Is that we can't get any resources directly. We have to use the province, and the imports cost basically nothing. So it's like that. In Children of the Nile, there will be upkeep for most of these. So like you would build a quarry and then you would have to supply it with bread, so it gives you sandstone or whatever. Here, there isn't any upkeep for most of these. For some of them, there is. There is gonna be many events. We'll need to read a lot, unfortunately. Yeah. So the whole idea is, just as a background, it's gonna be mentioned in the instructions, but if you're not aware, Fort Vindolanda, it is one of the most preserved historical sites from Roman Britain. It has been established before the Hadrian's Wall, therefore it's been one of the most northernmost defenses that was there during the Roman times, meaning that it was a frequent target of Pictish military aggression. People living there in Vindolanda were auxiliaries, they were Gauls, and they were composed of mostly of skirmishers and horsemen. But they had Roman officers as well, and there is documentation of them because there's been findings of wooden and stone tablets, and these depict things like deaths, things like ordinary, day-to-day life of the legionaries or the auxiliaries, as well as what they imported, because usually what we find often is, as is the case with like the Mycenaeans, we basically know their alphabet, and we know, I'm just gonna go on a tangent. With the Mycenaeans, we know about mostly what they like stockpiled or sold, because those things were documented. Anything else was kind of not as important. So the historians actually know a shit ton about who sold what, but they have no idea how the palace complex itself looked like, for the most part. With Vindolanda, there is a documentation of the importing olives and meat and things from across the empire, because they were hungry boys and they wanted their luxuries, and so they did this. Also, the Vindolanda itself, it started as a wooden fort and later became a stone fort with also accommodations for locals. So as with medieval castles, people would kind of start living around the fort, but it was not out of serfdom, it was out of protection and just practicality, because the locals would then sell goods and services to the soldiers as well. So that's why that happened. But yeah, so the Roman system of auxiliaries as well, why did they do this? Usually they would recruit someone in like Gaul or Syria and put them somewhere far away, like in Britain, just so that there is no local ties to the local population, and thus avoid the risk of revolt. So you wouldn't put people who you recruit in Gaul to garrison Gaul, as a rule of thumb. Although the name was too silly to be real. No, it is real. It's just that the Romans probably didn't call it that. I don't know. But it is real. Look it up. Again, it's one of the most preserved sites. Therefore, it's like Pompeii in terms of archaeological findings and all the knowledge that the archaeologists got from that. So it's very important. Unfortunately, there's gonna be a lot of reading, so with the voice as it is, I'm gonna apologize, but it's possible that it's not gonna be the best. So let's go ahead and load into it. We have the test. This is, again, before Haven upload. I have some completed cities here from other people. I think Matt completed one and Sam completed one as well. We are not gonna look at these, but we'll look at the map itself. So we start with 7,200 an hour. It's February AD 85. Which is Empire, a relatively early Empire. Rome pays less wages, yep. 10. It's also set to 10, which you can do, and that's how you should do it. If you change the initial wages, it should also adjust player and what it says. But you can only do that with a save, obviously. We also need 162 workers, so we all have to disable most of the city. Go back. Castrum of Vindolanda, province of Britannia. Historical background. Before Hadrian's Wall was even conceived, Fort of Vindolanda was one of the largest and most Roman forts in Britannia. Archaeological excavations uncovered one of the most well-preserved sites at Vindolanda, giving us an insight into the life of Roman legionaries, well, auxiliaries. As I said, I'll have to adjust this a little, so if there are any mistakes, that's why. It's still early. Apart from ruins, pottery, weapons, and other artifacts, there were also findings of wooden tablets with writings which explained details of life on the most dangerous frontiers of the empire. Usual policy was to station non-local legions or auxiliaries to garrison a province, thus soldiers at Vindolanda were part of cohorts 4th Gallorum Equitata, which means Gallic cavalry auxiliaries, I think. But don't take me up on that. Where was that? Gallic origin and designated purely as auxiliaries. Soldiers combined their own cuisine with local and Roman one, so things from beer, olives, wine, pork, and figs were imported from across the empire to the fort to feed its troops and officers. The first wooden fort was established around 85 AD. The fort eventually had stone walls, baths, workshops, armories, lavish officer quarters with stone hut accommodations for local Britannic farmers. Note that enemy type selected for this scenario is Gauls, not the Britons or Picts. This is done purely since the Celtic enemies are more tactically coherent and interesting. Instructions. Salve Legate, I welcome you to your new assignment. You are to construct and garrison a fort at Vindolanda to secure a northern frontier against the remaining hostile tribes there. You are to receive pay and provisions each year to keep the garrison happy and fed. Make sure to set up sufficient stockpiles to minimize wastage of these precious goods, as you will no doubt have to ration. So the local tribes should be taught Latin and given small complement of soldiers to live with them. This will enforce taxation and compliance to our presence on the island. If you need additional resources and provisions, you will likely have to look into the wider area to fund projects, establishing industries and agricultural activities served by the locals. Mind that your soldiers are not allowed to conduct Your soldiers are at most allowed to conduct artisan work in workshops, provide services, and of course serve directly, while other use of their labor is prohibited. No farms, no raw resource extraction. That's all to be done by the locals, which we don't control. In order to succeed, you will have to house all of the common soldiers in adequate housing and establish more lavish part of the camp for the officers, allowing them for the comforts of Roman life, even in such a distant frontier. Only once Vindolanda is a prosperous and impenetrable will a task be complete. There are events, many events. We need to read this. This is going to be important. I've made this a while back, so unfortunately I don't remember all of it. Payments. You receive 64 cartloads of wheat and 2,000 denarii each January. Wages start at 10 denarii, but prices are generally lower. Taxation will not be possible throughout the scenario. Soldiers. You can only employ workers in workshops, services, and defenses. Venus blessings happen each 2 years to keep the population of working age. Raw resources and raw food can be obtained from the locals. In the province map, procurement. Gold can be gained through various means and spent buying shipments of goods or gaining permanent bonuses. See additional information below for details. So there is a shop system, and we use gold to, purchase upgrades. Fortress. You start with many pre-built warehouses and granaries to stockpile provisions and goods over time, but you cannot replace them, so we cannot build more warehouses or granaries. Additional information. This map is very different from normal C3 experience. It uses events and variables heavily to change the gameplay to fit a different system of progression and invent its own gameplay mechanics. Just as an idea, I'm gonna show this again, but just so you know what I mean, I can show you. Just the Empire map has like 300 lines. This is the Empire. I'll explain what this does, but I'll show you this. There is a lot of events. There is 145 events, and there is 36 variables. Yeah, if you don't like events, this map might not be for you. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. There's also a lot of messages, I think, custom messages. We've got like 55, so the XMLs are very long. Anyway, let's read the rest of that message. Careful reading of the in-game descriptions and events is necessary for good understanding of what the mechanics are. Feel free to consult this instruction screen again if needed. In regards to the military, expect early attacks, but of smaller size. Emphasis is on the smaller unit tactics and battles, with massive attacks only happening late game. I'm gonna just be right back. Being sick. Province system uses trade routes as outside industries and farms to sell you free goods for feeding your fort and processing materials into goods to sell for profit. Cities that reflect a local industry are named as such on the Empire Province map, and also they have an outlier. I'm gonna cover that. Market is in the right corner of the map. You can use gold in any of the warehouses for transactions. Goods arrive each month, or sorry, next month. Action is confirmed by building a lararium. I think it's a small statue actually, this is a mistake. A small statue inside the appropriate button. You get a confirmation that trade took place when the statue is crushed by the event. Keep in mind that market transactions of the same type will have cooldown of 2 in-game months before repeat is possible. Button numbering is indicated by number of native fields below them. So button 1 purchases 64 cartloads of wheat for 2 cartloads of gold. Button 2, which we can take a look so it's not confusing. This is button 1, this is button 2, this is button 3, this is button 4, this is button 5. Not indicated by the number of fields. This is weapons, this is wine. Bonuses are located at the shop above the market buttons. There are 4 possible buttons, each is associated with associate progression. So these are these guys. The fertile land tile, rock tile, tree tile and water tile. They're indicated by, they're named and numbered according to single terrain tile below them. Button 1 is fertile tile. Gain local province rights for 10 cartloads of gold. 3 stages can be attained. Each stage costs double the previous one and unlocks more buildings in the province and unlocks special projects. This is important because it gives you more buildings in the empire, basically, to use. Button 2 is a rock tile. Secure a position in Rome for 10 cartloads of gold. 3 stages can be attained. Each stage costs double the previous one. Amplifies your dinar and provisions gained per year. Then we have button 3, which is the tree tile. Increases your personal estates for 8 cartloads of gold. 3 stages can be attained. Each stage costs double the previous one. Grants plus 50 the personal salary each month for each stage. So this is kind of meh, but it's cheaper. And we have the water tile. Loosen regulations for 12 cartloads of gold. 3 stages can be attained. Each stage costs double the previous one, unlocks new buildings, and is vital for progressing within the scenario. Yeah, so this gives you like general buildings like aqueducts or reservoirs, basically. Also, again, if we lose any of the warehouses or the granaries, we'll just die. So we need to be careful and not have the enemies invade the fort itself. We do start with some garbage here, which I'm gonna just remove. This is basically visually just, you know, we don't need this. It's taking space on the side and it bothers me. This is off. I'm gonna put off all the warehouses from the start. We can then enable stuff as we need it. Docks. This is our block, obviously. That goes the reservoir when we have it. This is gonna be important because and I already fucked up. It is important because of reasons. Because we can't get water from the start. And also because it kind of limits what we build and where, because there's gonna be, you know, invasion points everywhere. The map design itself, it would be completely trivial to build here, but we can't, even if we wanted to, because there is no way to get water to it unless you build here, and that means you wouldn't be able to protect it. At least not well. So we might as well just, you know, use the fort as intended. You can probably still live, by the way, if you really tried. I think you could cheese it, but why would you? There's no real reason to. We only need this, and then this will be patrician area, or the officer area, whatever you want to call it. So this is basically like a military camp, right? We have our fort, and then don't get confused by this. There is no legend. You just have to kind of figure things out as you click on it. The green means generally farms or fields. It could also be something like vineyards, which we don't have access to yet. You see, some of it is not unlocked, obviously. That is also so green means agriculture. Teal or cyan means settlements, which means you unlock it, and then it can sell you free gold, and then you use the gold for transactions. You're limited by how much you can buy per year, obviously. Oh, it costs 2 denarii, by the way, to import anything. You cannot go lower than that, so it always has to be like this. But it's okay. So agriculture, then we have red, which is a raw resource extraction like clay or sand. Some of it comes by sea, some of it comes by land. Mine shaft for mining iron. We have lumberjack huts for timber. We can improve tools later to increase the yield. So that's generally how that is. There are some distant cities where the enemy attacks are gonna come from. Raiding camps, unaligned village, trouble settlement. This is like the threatened city. And then we also have red, which is garrisons. That's gonna play a part much later. There is also this, which is a quarry, but it's also a sacred site to the natives. It's gonna relate to the events. There's gonna be many events and also military upkeep system. All of that's gonna be explained later. And we have cities, of course. So trade route to Londinium, trade route to Lindum, trade route to Iska, trade route to Camalodunum, and there is Aquasulis. This doesn't seem to have the most up-to-date map, unfortunately. I'll have to include that. Unless I lost it, which is possible I lost it. Should be unfortunate. It's supposed to be the blue symbol here, because it indicates a trade route and a land one, because there are sea trade routes as well here. So that's how that's gonna work. Now we need to be careful with labor, because if we have too much, we won't be able to employ these people very easily. But let's start with a decent amount, I suppose. This is a northern map, so we don't need prefects. We do not have small temples. It's gonna have to be unlocked. We do start with a lot of grain. Okay, we need a lot of labor. Let's disable all these from the start. Okay, that helps. We also have the barracks, supply post. Okay. What is our salary, by the way? It's probably low. 80. Oh yeah, but it's 1,000, right. Well, let's drop that to like 20. I don't need to take much. Give this to the city. Maybe we don't charge any salary, in fact. So first we settle some people, then we set up some imports. We already do have some iron. We can process weapons. Still need some workers, that's okay. We'll have to do wells, very likely. There you go, let's open up trade route. So first let's import some iron. Process it into weapons and then we sell weapons. I should have checked this. What is the cheapest trade route? Weapon. It should have been probably C, but it's okay. We can do weapons as well. Assuming it's C. 1,000. That's okay. Still need a dock in any case. Need some car depots as well. There's already iron from here as well. Let's go ahead and accept iron here. 24. Let's accept some weapons. Make some workshops for weapons. I know some people will get triggered by me deleting this, but in my defense, I made this, I can do whatever I want, and I want to delete this, so I will. And not that I made this, like, I didn't build this as in this start, but I made the map, so I can call what's good or bad. And you can keep it, but you can also just get rid of it. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. If I'm not triggered. Why would I be triggered? Joy of making maps is playing God. Yeah, basically. But depends how you look at it. Okay, we'll bring some iron. We'll use these depots because we already started these. Bring me iron. Road of Mordor. Also, we don't accept traders there. Yeah, this is our stockpile basically. This is our like production area, and then we need to bring weapons here. I'll set up the car depot here. We also do need an engineer, otherwise this thing will crash and burn. Accept weapons. It's me who's triggered. I'm some people. No, tell me why I should be triggered. I don't know. Is it because you are playing a map that's very complicated and has nothing to do with the basic season 3? Even remotely, yeah, If you don't like events, this map wouldn't be for you. But do you even play Caesar? Hey, man, welcome. Oh, it's a fort. It's supposed to be a fort. We'll have all the workshops and stuff like that here, but it doesn't reflect the real fort. The real fort had a massive horse training site, because the auxiliaries stationed at Vindolanda were horsemen, Gaulic auxiliaries. But, you know, it takes obviously some creative liberties. So we got a storehouse here with monument builders. I don't think we will be making that. There is a granary, or a, grain pit. We'll have to feed people, obviously. Not yet. Gonna stop producing weapons. I can set the same. Just don't accept any weapons in this one. Copy paste settings, activate this, bring it to there you go. Not gonna roast you. Because again, if you don't like events, then this map is not for you. The XMLs alone are, hundreds of lines. So there is many events. There's like almost 40 variables. Let's give these guys water. In order to unlock a bunch of stuff, we'll have to wait. I also don't know how to build a middle yet, because fountains will change how that is. We do start with some gold, by the way. I should activate this just so we have a stockpile. I played Caesar sometime last year. Maybe you should play more. Forget the name of the place, but I watched a video of a guy going through the ruins of Roman city that started as a fort and changed, expanding with the times. Well, I think I describe it in the history here as well, but this is basically how medieval cities were created usually, is that it started as a castle, but the Roman times were different. But it still attracted locals because of the economic, benefits and safety. So it still happened, just not as much as in medieval times. But yeah, that could happen. I'm not sure if Vindolanda was like it though. I know it's one of the best preserved sites, but Oh yeah, we should also take from this stockpile. To use up that iron. We do have some weapons. We can already bring them. From 10. Also, we should open the first settlement to give us gold. And we will accept it. They can just go here. I don't really care. Because they only sell us 3 units per year. That means even if the road is long, it doesn't matter. So you'll need the gold. What do we purchase first? I don't really know. That is the progression. This January, I think we got our first shipment of money. We wasted the food though. No taxation. Where is the shop? Yeah, progression. Yeah, 10 for unlocking more fields and such is probably important. or we could do unlock buildings, which is 12. That's probably what we want. Could already open some fields. If we want to do food, but we don't have a need for that yet. I could do it, the industry could definitely be set up. Okay, I'm gonna activate the granary. Just get any of this wheat at the start. Could use a depot to bring it, but depends where we want to put this. There we go. Let's get a market. Need a new depot for weapons. Do we have any weapons here? Not yet. Have to wait. The cats. Sorry, I'm sick. The cats bother me. I'm gonna have to deal with this. They're just spoiled, they want other food, but they are not gonna get any other food. Also, yeah, since this map is a bit complex, I need to, like, peace and quiet, because I can't be bothered with anything else right now. There's some weapons, let's open up Namnetum, selling weapons. We should consider the imports for clay and sand. Sand is here. This needs to be turned off. Pottery and brickworks. This does mean that we will kind of have to suffer this. Let's put more stockpile space here for a sec. You could have done pottery and brickworks here, so we only bring it once. Like this, I'll have to bring resources here first, and then we'll have to bring the resources here. I guess that's okay. It doubles the car depot costs, which is not good, but I think it will be enough. Workshop for some brickworks as well. Carts. Bring me sand. This needs to accept. Sand and clay. Bricks. Pottery. Clay. Copy paste. Do clay. Unrest. This is another mechanic. I'm not sure if I use them in any of the maps. If you have basically, the latrines, they will bypass the shack limitation with water. If you give them wells, you can now evolve up to a small casa with the latrine and well. So it's basically, it allows you to just have a little bit more. I showed it before in the other videos, but obviously it's very niche. Like, I just don't use it because I don't play without global labor pool. It's made for people who play without global labor pool. But people who play without global labor pool don't really use it either because they, well, currently it's not even in the unstable, one. But second of all, it's not even something they want, apparently. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Also, we need a mountain of workers. Okay, Unrest. Look at, the locals are growing increasingly hostile to our presence. We should monitor the situation and avoid needlessly antagonizing the locals. I will inform you on the major developments in regards to Unrest as they occur in the future. You don't have much money, by the way. New development. Unrest is a value that can range from 0 to 100. You will passively accumulate +2 Unrest each year that passes. Some events will allow you to burn off some Unrest, usually in exchange for goods. When you reach increments of 25 Unrest for the first time, you'll be notified about what the effects of the status are for that specific milestone. Unrest will fall by 2 points for each fort you construct. Only the first 6 forts can. If Unrest reaches 100 value, you'll be faced with a massive uprising. Force of 150 enemy strength will invade each year. While the value remains, after 5 total years of these invasions, the revolt will be crushed. Causing the uprising in the first place will make the Emperor's use incompetent, and thus favor will be reduced by -1 for each period of 3 months while at 100% value. Crushing the revolt will remove the penalty and effectively disable the Unrest mechanic. Crushing the uprising is one of the ways to how to simplify the scenario, but it should not be necessary to achieve victory if you manage the Unrest well. If you play on normal or easy difficulties, you will naturally burn off 2 Unrest per year. From now on, you can also pay 500 denarii by building a small statue in the bottom near the northernmost native village, which will inform you on which milestone you currently are. So if you need to monitor your Unrest, you can just build a statue here and it's gonna tell you what you are at. Oh yeah, we need a mountain of workers. It's mostly this though. Let's open the trade rate to sand pits and clay pits. We import both. Okay. And then we also have to open a land trader to sell them the goods, but that can wait a little bit. Can make them go here. And also, how about, yeah, this is no longer necessary. I think we have too many workshops for how much iron we can extract. It is made in paint, but it's basically a province system. That's what it's supposed to reflect. So it's not trade cities, you build buildings like this, basically. You just pay for it, you get it. But you get 30 iron, which is not that much to feed the weapons industry. There's already an attack on its way though. I completely missed it, so let's go ahead and set up. Yeah, let's get from warehouse 24. We'll need to start getting food to the soldiers. From 26 to 17. Activate that. We also should open the fields. Grain fields, import wheat. Wait for this to activate. This needs to extract wheat. We need forts, let's make forts. Javelin, we can have one javelin fort, I'm pretty sure. Valuables, Legate, we have found a stash of hidden valuables under some ruined houses from our owners, are either dead or have long left. As such, it belongs to Rome. You gain 3 cartels of gold. Okay. That's great. We have some gold now. We have 9 units. Paint.net is great. Yeah, I mean, it allows me to do stuff like this. I personally like this better than the, you know, the symbols that are clearly medieval that was used. At least this has roads that actually reflect where carts travel and such. Rivers as well. So, you know, depends how you, what you want. Alright, we just need to wait for the ships to start trading. We do need a lot of workforce, so we'll have to turn up this warehouse. What is the current population capacity? We can fit the population, just it takes forever. So it's a bit distant. We'll want a highway, obviously, but it's very expensive because gold is, since wages are low, this means that stuff like levy actually means more. Also, we can set taxes to 0. There's no taxation of any kind. This can almost be turned off as well. We also can set the second depot to do the same as the first. Oh boy, we've got some issues here with the ships. It's the imports, isn't it? Yeah, it's the imports. Let's make a second dock. We'll just specify this elsewhere. Clay pits, sand pits. Copy paste. Don't do weapons. That's how we'll do it. You'll wait for the sand to be transported. We need a military academy. So morale can be a factor. It's usually not a factor, but it doesn't mean it's useless. Just when the battle is patched, then it is very useful. Also, we should be accepting stone. This is gonna be for special projects later. Hungry soldiers. Well, they have access to this, so yeah. They just couldn't be bothered to collect it. Now it's fine. Sure. Why not? This can be designated to switch to the same warehouse. There you go. Have a road. Have a engineer. Armories. Well, good. Our first active unit was established successfully. If we are to succeed, we will need many more, but the expenses for fielding such units will be mounting. New development. For each fort constructed, 1 cartload of weapons and 2 units of wheat will be consumed every 2 months. On the first 6 forts have upkeep. Mars forts are not penalized. So that's 12 units of wheat per year, 6 weapons per year for each fort. It's going to be automatically used up. Javelin forts are especially expensive, adding 100 denarii upkeep per month for any javelin forts above 1. For each 10 stone towers owned, even inactive ones, 1 cartload of weapons will be taken from warehouses each 2 months for their upkeep. This is capped at 4 cycles of 40 towers total, which towers do not get affected. If there are no provisions available for upkeep, we will instead pay 150 denarii for each type of goods missing at any given time. Weapons and wheat will be demanded as a reserve, even if you don't exceed capacity after you field more than 16 soldiers of any kind. We need to make an archer fort next. We don't have much money, but let's build this. I really need to clay though. I think it's coming. Just give it a bit of time. It's unfortunate they are leaving this way because that's inefficient. But oh well. We can already set up the car depots to bring this, but we don't have many goods yet, so maybe we wait. Let's get another dock. These imports are gonna struggle, so let's make sure we do the same. Here. There you go. We received our shipment. How about our gold? Investments. Right, this is our first decision. There are gonna be many decisions. Message from influential Romans in Britannia. Delegate, I represent the wealthy families of Londinium and Lindum. My masters are seeking profitable ventures in your local area. Prospectors have reported a local quarry site could be suitable for a good source of stone and marble. Of course, such large-scale operations are only possible with the help and resources of the noble houses. The decision now falls onto your shoulders. How to deal with this opportunity? I'll leave you with a small gift and will await your answer. Your interpreters tell you that locals hold these hills in high regard and will likely not approve of intruding on this land. Gift: you gained plus 400 personal savings. Quarry will not provide free resources, but it will boost your maximum imports of relevant resources. If quarry is denied, it will be unclaimed forever. New decision. Option 1, allow the quarry operations and force locals to work in it. Or option 2, forbid the quarry operations come to locals. So this is the option 1. This is the option 2. We need to pick one. It's gonna affect Unrest. The Unrest is our kinda hard limit, because with 6 forts we cannot beat the massive attacks. So we either will have to have a Mars Grand Temple, or we just want to avoid the revolt altogether. But currently I think it should be possible to do, but very, very difficult. It's probably best to just crush it. How many divisions do the families of London have? I don't know, ask Stalin. Or the Pope. In 87 AD, yes. Decisions. We need to make a decision. If we fail to make a decision quickly, I think the message says it, we will get punished. So do we force them to work in the quarry? Or not? It's gonna create unrest, which I don't want. I think I'll do it. Yes. Option 1. Greed. Yeah, we also have to do market transactions though, because we integrate the local economy. It's gonna eventually, each time we buy something from the market, it gives us a little bit of unrest reduction. It's been from 27. We are gonna run out of food soon. So keep 26, 27 for like the bulk shipments. Okay, decision has been made, powerful friends. You have received additional gift of 800 personal savings, local quarry established, and will trade Vindolanda for a modest fee. Locals have been offended since they held the site sacred and are forced to provide labor. Unrest has risen by 8 points. That's not insignificant. It's my choice. Yeah, it's not a bad choice. They buy some pottery and wine, which is not the worst. We should start bringing this over once we get this more established. You do need more labor right now. How much does it cost to open as an orchard? I don't really want orchards. I would like another wheat field instead. But if we can't have that, then I'm just gonna open orchards anyway and feed this fruit to the soldiers. Source 27. Okay, we are receiving some shipments of wheat, but it's not enough. We should invest into it. I just don't have the gold. We have 9 gold, which isn't quite enough. Okay, we'll get that. Public works. Use of labor. Like it is imperative that we appropriate some resources for local construction. Fortunately, it seems like the military activity is relatively calm, so we could busy our soldiers with public works instead. As long as unrest is below 50, you will gain +1 stone every 2 months. Okay. So that's why we set up the extra stockpile space. So we will want to do that. Also, we have many weapons. We just can't export them all. Let's check. This is 3,000. Yeah, I'll open it. It's worth it. But we should not allow this to come here. No, thank you. Some more weapons. It will make up for itself rather quickly. I really like 100 workers though. That's why I want this. 12 gold. Okay, we can finally do the decision. I think it's the water tile which we need first. Or do we want food first? Food is not looking very good. I'm gonna say that. 26. Let's bring from 27. Two of these and overstack it. Oh yeah, merchants. That was a mistake. Camp followers. Like it turns out that the local economy has become attached to supplying some of our provisions. Perhaps we could make use of this to ensure the locals stay obedient. Every year you can burn off 1 point of unrest if you do any of the market transactions. To avoid message spam, this event will happen in the background. Yeah, there's some corrections, as I said, they need to be done. So if we buy something like wheat, we could burn off some unrest. Which is good, it's good. We should do that each year. But also, gold is kind of precious right now, so we really can't afford it. Second settlement is 5,500, so it's a lot of gold, a lot of money rather, to unlock it. Hey, Coxel. Choose your own adventure map. I'm not sure if that's correct. It's pretty linear. It's just that there is like, you know, hundreds of lines of XML on Empire and messages. There's like 150 events and 40 variables. I don't even remember this, and I made this. Should tell you how scuppered we are. $36 to 20. Let's do the same with the Bix. Yeah, let's unlock the buildings, but then we have to unlock the provincial buildings as well. I'm gonna struggle with food, that's for sure. Oh, screw it, let's do it. Let's use our gold for that, and yeah. Oh, yeah, it's mine. It's mine. It's on Discord. You can already play it. I just explained everything at the start of the VOD if you want to rewatch that, because it's a little complicated. This map is quite complex, but I think it's fun. It like pushes the concept of what's possible. It creates like like a province map, right? If you played Children of the Nile or something, so we have like farms, or you know, mine shafts, wood cutters, clay pits. It's not cities, it represents buildings. And then we get resources for free, essentially. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Because I cannot really explain for everyone individually because it's just too different. So, I hope you understand that. Hopefully now we start doing this. Regulations bonus. Okay, so this is the unlock. Look at you, successfully cut through some of the red tape. Vindolanda can now provide additional amenities. Reservoir, bath, theater, actors colony, small temples. Okay. Amazing. Now, we could build... This is obviously where our reservoir should go. We could build some highway. Even a little bit would help. We also do burn off some unrest with the forts, by the way. That's one of the things that was mentioned, is that's what happens. When you make forts, you burn off a little bit of unrest as well, which is helpful. Let's make this highway. And let's scrap the wells. And let's provide water. Let's give them a Venus. We'll put the rest of the temples somewhere as well. Give the angry people pointed sticks and an enemy to stab. Yeah, but we also do pay upkeep for the forts, so they cost us weapons and wheat. The more we have, the worse it gets. So that's not good. That is not good. We also need to open up a trade route to sell this pottery. It's gonna be Iska Lindum. It's the cheapest one. Let's open it. Sell this. Sell that. We could disable... Yeah, this can go off already. We don't need that. We don't have any gold, but that's okay. We always need to keep an open stockpile for gold. We could designate this for accepting gold. And just disable this. It's far away, so I don't really want to have that. It's expensive. I really need the wheat. If I had gold, I would probably go ahead and buy some. But yeah, we need like long-term supply, which means opening up more province buildings. Without that, even this block will be too much to feed, I believe. Which is obviously a problem. So we can't have more farms right now. Need to invest into the province first. We are getting some imports though, at least. Let's go ahead and designate a card depot. We can use this one. Bring from Granary 17. Just let them feed them fruit mostly. That should be fine. Couple more workshops. Two forts should be enough. As the military says, it's low activity. It's emphasis on small unit tactics. We don't need to worry about the attacks. Because, again, wages are low, which means that money means more. So we also get less income. But it's pretty decent right now. We did also receive food shipment. I should reactivate this. So we will actually want to use that. As well. Destination 22 from 26. Do we have any gold? Not yet. Each year we can only import 3 units because we have the 1 settlement. But that's okay. Soon we'll be able to do something about that, I think. Let's build this highway. Yeah, iron shortage is not good. Might need to build some monuments. Spoils of war. The soldiers have captured enemy supplies while on the regular patrol. You'll gain 2 cartels of wine, 1 cartel of weapons, and 1 cartel of gold to stockpile for the next several months. So wine as well. Who buys wine? It's the quarry, right? It's a land trade, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna accept the vine here. Activate that. Open up the quarry. Sell them this. Sell them that. I'll make a connection, directly supply that. We would need more clay, I think, mainly though. Maybe we don't need to do that. We need more clay, but we need to unlock the province buildings next. It's the main thing. We need a lot of gold. We have 5, which is not quite enough. I'm gonna build a small statue to delay the native path. Where's the... What are you supposed to be buying? Wheat. Let's buy wheat. Could be a bad idea, but I think we want it. That crunch is this. We just bought some wheat. But it cost us gold. That's just fine. It's okay. We actually have labor surplus. We could make furniture. Sell furniture to Londinium. Aquasilis buys a lot of different stuff. Let's do lumberjack huts. Import timber. Set this up over here. Now, we also need to bring this gold elsewhere. Because this warehouse needs to have other duties. Monuments. We could maybe build something, but it depends. Probably not yet. Oh boy. If we run out of weapons, we will be losing money quite rapidly. So we should set exports of weapons to only happen once we have like 4. So we just don't have the province buildings yet. We will have to invest into that next. So we need gold. We have 4,000. I'm gonna invest that money. We didn't take a bailout. Buy the second settlement. It's gonna double our income of gold, so it's important. I'm probably not playing this optimally, by the way. There's probably a way to do this much easier and simpler and faster than I'm doing it. But, you know. I've not seen the map for a very long time since I made it. So we'll see. Did we designate timber? Yeah, we did. So what's the catch? Maybe we just need to wait. Sold everything we could. It's not quite enough. Okay, send it the weapons. It's gonna maybe cost me upkeep though. Think it did. Give Caesar a gift. Give the rest to the city. There's some sand and clay here, by the way, so we could reactivate the depots here and bring the resources elsewhere. To use them up. $38, $36. There's also Vine. Something from Venus. Yeah, everyone's gonna get younger each 2 years until everyone is the same age. This needs to accept some furniture. Laudanum. We can import fish, but fish is pricey. It's not as cheap as the other goods, yeah. I don't really want to do fish if we can help it. Mainly we want to concentrate our food here, obviously. Could use another fort. It's a bit pricey, especially on the weapons. Need to unlock the province. 7 gold. We need to get some of the events, hopefully. Subjects. Caledonian tribesmen seek audience. Legate. Some tribesmen have been exiled by their barbarian brethren from Caledonia and seek Roman citizenship and protection in Vindolanda. Those people were hostile to us until very recently, and such many look at them with disdain. We have not received any official edict in how to deal with situation of this nature, but the slave markets of the empire always hunger for, and there is gold to be made. We need gold. Alternatively, we could grant the citizenship and settle them amongst our subjects. This will require a fee of 500 denarii from our coffers to purchase land from the locals. Option 1, sell them to slavery or settle them. I think you know which option I'm gonna do, because as I said, we need gold. Is this gonna upset people? Yeah, probably. I don't remember the values, but can be pretty bad, but give me the gold. Caesar wants gold. Cruel treatment. You've received +6 units of gold as payment for the slaves. Despite our hostilities, the locals seem troubled by the harsh treatment of their Caledonian cousins. Unrest has risen by 5 points. Let's use that opportunity to build another archer fort. How much gold do we have? 13, okay. We need to unlock more buildings in the province, which means fertile tile. Not goddess, small statue. Province bonus. We have successfully negotiated with the local chiefs to attain more land for expanding our provincial industries. More buildings were unlocked. Irrigation. Oh boy, this is the first bad event with the unrest. Channels and yields. Like it, we could. Oh no, it's not bad yet. There's gonna be a drought relatively soon. We could fund the local the construction of irrigation systems, like in found in the rest of the empire, which would improve the farmers' yields and secure the population against hunger. If you stockpile 128 cartloads of bricks, and you have at least 48 soldiers, 3 full forts of any kind, you will spend the resources and irrigation grand projects will be constructed in the province. Irrigation prevents some of the unrest events from occurring and will boost yields of any farms and livestock pens in the province. The irrigation systems will require 100 denarii maintenance every month. Okay. Well, that's very tempting, but that's a lot of bricks. 128 bricks. That means we would need, what is it, 8 warehouses full of them? I'm gonna try, but it's probably gonna be pretty impossible. We do have stone at least. There's timber. Should probably bring the timber after we clear the clay from this. Four warehouses. Ah, right. You're right. It's not as bad as it sounds. I'm gonna stop exporting bricks. So I think we want this. Could be wrong, but I think it's a good investment because of the unrest. Otherwise you might get hit by the unrest too quickly, which is not what we want. We did unlock new buildings though. Let's take a look at the province. We don't have much money. Let's take a look. So we've got vegetable gardens, we've got grain fields too, which is 30 more wheat, which is pretty good. Open pit mine for 1600 for some more iron. There is glass blowers for 1800 for some sand, sawmill for... it's by sea though. Kilns for more clay. Yep, all of it useful, but a lot of money. Money we don't have right now. Oh, it is a lot of bricks. It is absolutely a shit ton of bricks. I'll do timber now. Hello, you can welcome. Our money is terrible. Let's send Caesar his gold. We should also buy food from the market, so to burn off some unrest. If only we had more money. We should open the open pit mine first, I think, for the weapons. Let's gratitude. We got the shipment bought, which is important. We were just about to starve, I think, as well, which is why we needed to do that. It also helps with unrest, as I mentioned. There's an invasion, but that's okay. Now, can I conceivably... Also, these... they are just so miserable, the cars. They just fail at bringing the bricks. Oh, you are so bad at life. So I'm gonna disable these warehouses. And just use the ones here. 3, 4. Bricks. Bricks. I think I maybe copied the wrong orders. Yeah, I copied the wrong orders. Copy, paste. Paste. And then we also pasted with getting. Just try to get it with cars. I know it's not the most efficient, but if it can be done, it would help me with not having to bother with depots. Multiple that. Need to stockpile the stone as well. If only we had money. We should invest into our payments, which is the rock, I think. Just gonna have to check. Buttons, fertile tile, secure position in the room. Amplifies denarii and provisions gained. Okay. If we have 10 gold, I would do it, but we only have 6, which is a bit of a problem. Also, we could maybe sell more furniture if we open this. It's December. Not having any weapons is definitely a big deal though, and not in a good way. Alala armor card is here. And we only take weapons when there is more than 4. Could make a legionary fort, but first let's open up that kiln. And also another field. It's expensive, but we do kind of want it. I know. And then the kilns can access this dock. Not that. Okay, we are starting to stockpile some bricks, finally. It is cutting into our income quite a bit, but that's okay. Has to be done. There you go, we even made some money. Now, we need a mine. Poor conditions, yeah. People are angry. Many of the local Britannic freemen are increasingly angry at our ways of governance. The problems of local living conditions and taxation are causing resentment. Nothing can be done at this time, only hope that people's ire is as fleeting as its intents. Unrest has risen by 10 points. This event is caused by a lack of local infrastructure and clean water supply. If you fund the provisional aqueducts and roads, then each of these projects will reduce frequency of this event occurring again. If you complete both, the great projects being both of the great projects being roads and aqueducts, then this event will be disabled permanently. Yeah, that's a problem. We have unrest at 25. Signs of trouble. Legate, our core masters are reporting discrepancy in accounting. It seems that someone has been delivering less provisions than expected, or there are thieves stealing a grain. You have reached 25 points of unrest accumulation. From this point until unrest falls below 25 again, you will lose 2 cartloads of wheat every month. That's terrible. That's like the new field is ineffective, basically. but it's fine. It's fine. We should import some. We should import some stone maybe for the projects later. Oh, we don't have the money, so let's wait. We should definitely open the pit though. Is it mine? This. I know. Not selling stuff, but it's been difficult. Why are you not trading here is the question, like... It's your only job. Lyndon?
A good day to you. Can I interest you in some top quality?
Lyndon?
A good day to you.
Lyndon?
I don't know why I
Lyndon?
love a good day to you.
Where's the Lyndon?
I don't know. I love coming here.
Lyndon?
Business is going very... A good day to you. Can I interest you in some top quality
Well.
goods?
He needs this. Buy the damn pottery. Ah, there you go. No. Ah, there you go. They bought some of it. Okay, well. Could be worse. He wants 8 weapons. Okay. Store the weapons. Okay, they're not really stopping, so let's set up a bit further away. How much do we have? 12 gold. Okay, we can do the provisions. Bonus, which will help with money as well. Let's go ahead and do that. Dispatch is ready. Let's read the message. Look at you successfully advocated for increased support from the Empire. Yearly pay increased by 1,000 dinar and 32 cartloads of wheat. The wheat especially is important. Very important. Make a connection over here. That workshop car is idle anyway. Might as well help with distribution. You should activate another warehouse for extra stockpile space for the wheat. And set up another depot. Bring more wheat from this as well, would be great. How's our gold looking? 2. That's nothing. But we have a little bit of money. Let's build another fort. We should build a legionary fort. We have weapons? No weapons. Oh yeah, we need an armory. I'm stupid. I always forget that this is a thing. Am I the only one, or does it happen to you as well? This is like, oh yeah, we need this thing that we didn't have before. Which is just basically doing what Warehouse was doing before. Sure, why not? Don't question it. Just build it. Always forget. Oh, she's welcome. It's new. Yeah, but it also doesn't really do anything that the Warehouse wasn't doing before. Oh, it is. You should play it if you want. It's not the most not the most difficult, but it's interesting because it like flips. It's as innovative as you can get with the event. But that also means that if you're looking for like the very basic gameplay loop, it's not here. Some serious advantage going on. Poor harvest. Anger of the gods. Local tribesmen have reported low yields and failed crops. For the next 12 months, you will lose 10 wheat per month and unrest will increase by 1 point. So 10 unrest total. This event is caused by lack of irrigation projects. If you find a provincial irrigation, yeah, I'm doing that. It's just that the bricks need to be done. We can probably make it before the next event like that happens, though. Just go ahead and set up this in the same way. We need 128 bricks, so 4 full warehouses. And then we can get irrigation for the provincial system. I explained everything that is to do with this map in the beginning, so if you really want to, you can just watch that. The map is available on the Discord. You can just play. It is winnable, doable, but it is a bit weird in that it really doesn't play like a normal C3 map much, so, you know. Take heed. We should open this just to sell all this garbage as export the furniture. I've not been doing that, which is a mistake. But we will do it now. Also, we might need more sand. Neptune's blessing is good. Running out of labor, that's okay. We could already make Insula maybe, but we need to unlock more entertainment options. I don't want to give them a tavern, so that's gonna be something we want. Also, more furniture is needed. Maybe a new block is needed then. But it would be a lot of population, and also feeding them is obviously gonna be a problem. Plus, we are getting issues with the supply because of the famine. We could buy provisions on the market, which would let the locals be a bit more friendly for a while. It's a small effect, but it could make a difference. Let's buy some wheat. Need to offset the famine. Getting some decent amount of stone. We will want more. That is the wheat. More provincial buildings are gonna be next, I think, but we need enough gold for that. Also, could we possibly invest into settlement 3, 8,600? I think I'll take the risk and open it already. It will, well, 1,000 debt is not that bad, honestly. It's February, Rites of Fertility. That's a new event. Locals gather for a grand ceremony. Like it has come to our attention that some of the unromanized locals have gathered near the Vindolanda for a grand ceremony to celebrate their ancestors and wish for a bountiful harvest. We should not stand idle and decide how to approach this gathering. It is, after all, our duty to Romanize the locals when possible. Option 1. Pronounce the festival as Roman and make an effort to compare the customs. Or 2. Allow the festival to proceed and provide 30 units of wheat as offerings. Well, we don't really have much food. So let's go ahead and do the first option. Is it a bad idea? Probably. It's gonna allow us to retain favor though. cultural differences. We've received 10 favor for our fervent efforts. Locals have feel offended by the interference. Unrest has risen by 5 points. So the unrest is rising. Oh boy. Right. That's bad. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. Good omens. Locals have reported that religious leaders have been seen omens that encourage them to seek prosperous coexistence. Unrest has fallen by 12 points. There's some message formatting issues. Should be fixed before Haven upload. We should probably set up the new block then. But it's gonna be way too much population for us. So I'd rather make them insula. But that would require a lot of pottery, which we currently don't have. I could increase production. Oh, let's go with this. We cannot tax them anyway, so making insula doesn't seem like it's that great of an idea. But the problem here is, obviously, we don't have the wheat to feed this. So I'll make a small amount of houses at first, I suppose. Also, did we not build a bathtub? No. We need to provide the bathtub. Does it really matter where we put this? The bathtub, yes. What are the other buildings we can open? Glass blowers? I'll take it. So we need more sand anyway. Also, why is this here? Oh no. Now they're gonna form lines like that, aren't they? Yeah, this needs to not accept any sand or any clay. I'm just gonna start emptying the warehouse. Off. There you go. He wants furniture. We can do that. Okay. Events. Let's also, we need a sawmill, I think, but we need to bring timber from a bit further away. Let's read the event valuables. Okay, we found more. That's 3 more gold cards. We do have a decent amount of gold again. 18. If we want to unlock the next province buildings, that's gonna cost me 24 gold though. So we don't have that quite yet. I could make a purchase. Once again. So open this up. Now this means we need to set up a warehouse. This one. Accept timber. Sawmills will only go to the other dock. And we build a depot here. Timber from 32 to 7. No, to 19. There we go. Bought some grain. It's good. Irrigation completed. Ah, wonderful. Okay, irrigation systems. The irrigation channels are successfully constructed and will benefit the locals greatly. Our food yields should also increase accordingly. Irrigation prevents some of the unrest events from occurring. It will generate 2 cartons of wheat, vegetables and fruit each month. Irrigation systems will require 100 dinar maintenance every month. So we can accept some vegetables for our soldiers as well now. Easily enough. And we could feed our people some fruit, but we don't really need to do that because they will never be Grand Insula. There is only 5 oil to import, only officers will get oil. So that's fine. Now with the furniture, we do accept 16 of it. Let's just stockpile that. And now with the brickworks, we need to set this mothball everything. And let's go ahead and start selling bricks again. But this is good. This is gonna help us to offset the terribleness of some of the events. We will need stone for irrigation projects though. Let's accept some stone imports. Is this also accepting? Oh, it's vine. We can do 8 vine. It's fine. Let's do some stone. And let's do a cart. Bring stone from 19 to 6. Yep. And then we copy paste these settings here. Activate the warehouse. Activate this, copy paste that, bring it to 3. Go ahead and set designate stone to be imported. So we need to start saving up stone for the next grand project, but we need to open up that province, so 24 units of gold is needed. There's no population goal, by the way. We just need to win, which means 85 prosperity, which doesn't even mean too many patricians, but we'll make a decent block, I think. We could build another fort, probably gonna do archers. It does mean more weapons are gonna have to be used for this though, which means we should set up a new area for weapons production. Once we get more labor, we'll do it. So we are getting decent amount of iron, but the province buildings are needed. We probably can't get much more. Some amount. A bit more of a highway would be useful. Bad people doing bad things. Let's go. Caesar doesn't like my highway, that's fine. Send him his IKEA. Got some money. We should set up the next thing, but okay, we can fund the construction, the provincial stuff. Let's do it. I think that's the most important thing next, is to get this. If we have extra gold, I would also make a transaction for extra wheat, I think. We'll see. Getting stuff. Okay. Roads. Look at, we could fund the construction of improved road systems in the local province, which would enhance the possible trade opportunities by land caravans and make general movements of goods and people easier. If you stockpile 96 units of stone and 96 units of sand, and you have at least 80 soldiers, 5 full forts of any kind, you will spend resources and roads grand project will be constructed in the province. Some roads reduce unrest event accumulation. Yeah, okay. We should make it. So that means, what is it, 96, so 4 warehouses of sand and stone. The stone is already here, so we could stop this and just stop importing stone in general. We've got enough of that, almost. But what we do want is sand. So let's go ahead and designate this as just get sand and activate, copy, paste, activate, paste, activate. So we kick it in the background. Yeah, I don't know what she wants. There's food. She probably is picky and she wants other food, but she's not gonna get any other food. Not right now. No, cat things. Accompanied by cat noises. For cat reasons. Iska is reasonable, as long as there is always pottery and bricks. This is gonna pay for itself rather quickly. Let's do that, and then we want... So we unlocked, basically we have access to most of the provincial stuff. There's a vineyard, there is a forestry, there is a smelter. It's cheap, relatively speaking, a lot of iron. Probably gonna do that, but we might need a field. Pasture for meat. Vegetable gardens. Don't we have more fields? There should be more. Oh yeah, grain fields. 2,500. Let's open this one for more imports. I know, Caesar, I know. It's fine. Need to set up the next industry, but our debt is out of control. I could just buy some weapons. Poor conditions. Yeah, this is happening again. Infrastructure, a clean water supply, yep. We could buy some weapons. What is the button for that? Button 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna give us weapons for export, which is gonna help in the industry a bit. Need to get rid of that debt though. Also, we could probably use more car depots. I'll put this here for the weapons depot. I know, Caesar. I know. Let's get 2 depots here, 3 depots here. Let's get some workshops. 20 to 38. Does this not accept iron anymore or something? No, it does. From 21 to 38. Maybe 37 instead. And then this will accept some weapons. We bring weapons from 38 to 30. Of course. Let's deal with that. Let me just check something out quick. Alright. So what are we doing here? We could use some monuments, but I need the stone for obvious reasons. The sand is all here. We do need quite a bit of it. I could use this depot, start bringing sand instead from the imports warehouse to... This is a hub distribution. If we bring it to 12 and this only accepts, they'll be able to drag it much faster where we need it. So that's perfect. We did purchase stuff, but we should wait a year before next purchase, so we burn off some unrest with that. We could also make the 6th 4th, but it's gonna cut into our production, obviously, which is not the greatest thing in the universe. So you don't make that much in the first place. That's fine. We don't need to maximize the houses here. We should build a caravanserai though. Activate that, activate this. Caravanserai. Build this thing here. Concrete mixer. Looting in the city. Concrete mixer. Probably replace this. Let's do it this way. Workshop. Concrete mixer. There you go. Also bricks. Why do you keep doing that? Just don't do that, please. That's bad. That's bad. We should stop doing that. People are stealing. I think it's the tents causing this. Yep, it's the tents. Let's fix them. It's okay, I can fix them. Let's go ahead and add some Lararia. It's gonna help. I know you're upset. It's fine. The last 4, we can maybe do that, but food is looking really dire now. We need to open more fields. Did we open? Yeah, grain field. Let's go with this grain. Do we have money? Yeah. Should always invest. More depots. Can just set this to accept 8. Just so they can use the bricks for construction. Should import some stone again. Target is 6, yeah, that's fine. Should open up the smelters. Import iron. There's a vineyard. I don't think we need to expand into vine trade, really. There's Londinium, which would buy more furniture and vine. Let's go ahead and do that. Fees and tariffs, gaining wealth. Look at the many merchants coming to Vindolanda have been asked to pay tariffs to contribute to the provincial security each year. From now on, you will gain +1 gold to avoid massive spam. Yeah, this happens automatically. We do have some gold. Let's buy some wheat. And then we'll save up for other improvements. So we need to build the thing. We need sand and we need the stone. We almost have both. So perfect. More wheat is good. Also, we should be careful with who is allowed to come here. That's fine. Struggling with iron. We need a caravanserai. Also, building a grand temple to Mercury would be useful. We don't have bridges. We should unlock bridges with the well, by the way. That's a bug I have. Before this goes on Haven, this is gonna be solved. 156 advances. It's ridiculous. Let's go ahead and make this. New action. Enable disable buildings. This is new, by the way. This is how the new editor menu looks like. Where's bridges? Low bridge, ship's bridge. It's also separate. It's amazing. Cordelius took a long time to make this because it's ridiculous how long it took, but obviously it required a lot of effort. So very grateful that we have this now. War, okay, we get more gold, that's perfect. Specify 3 times, yeah. There's many more options, you can split off even forts now, that was not possible before. I can just tell you that you can't make javelins. Previously, if you had forts, you could make whatever. So, now we can be more evil as well. Which is very good. Need bricks and timber. Allow monument builders here. Let's make an oracle. And an oracle here as well. This will allow caravanserai people. Gonna be ready soon. Gods are angry at me. I think it's all the Venus temples are causing issues. We can make some small ones. It's not perfect, but it doesn't need to be. This will keep them happy until the oracles are done. We could finish the highway, but money is a bit tight right now. Aggressive chieftain. New player in the local political game. Look at, in Caledonia, barbarian chief has risen to power. He's gathering weapons, followers, and talks of war. We need to address the issue, otherwise our hold on the province might become weakened and encourage the locals to rise up against our rule. Option 1, spend 5 cartloads of gold to hire and send assassins to his court. Or option 2, send him a gift of 2,500 denarii to try and sway him. Yeah, we are gonna send the gold. We're gonna hire the assassins. We're gonna also, yeah, let's hire the assassins. I think that's some typo. You spent 5 cartloads of gold to hire the assassins, they succeeded, chief is dead, and the Caledonians squabble amongst themselves about who will rule next. During next year, unrest will fall by 1 each 2 months, so -6 unrest is decent. Let's buy some provisions as well. So we are low. We should increase our pay, which means 24 gold is needed. Should also import some marble. We do have unemployment. We could solve it, but I would rather do maybe patricians with this. Venus is angry because she only has 2 temples. That's right. Let's give her another temple. Almost ready with the sand, hopefully. Maybe it's the stone as well. It's gonna get really expensive. Monument is done, that's the caravanserai. Let's give them a policy of capacity. Roads completed. Roads were successfully constructed and will benefit the locals as well as our trade greatly. Roads reduce unrest, event accumulation, and several trade cities increase their quotas: Londinum, Camlodunum, Lindum, and Iska. The road system will require 100 denarii maintenance every month. So now we have more quota for most of the aligned trade routes. Camelodinum buys more furniture. Londinum buys more furniture. Lindum buys more pottery and bricks. Iska buys more pottery and bricks. Good. And it also reduces the Unrest event accumulation, which is useful. Now the last one will be other things. Let's keep this for... I'm just gonna get like 16, and this is gonna be mostly for our concrete here. And then these other ones I'm just gonna disable for now. They don't need to exist. What is this? This was timber. This was stone, I think. We do need stone. 6 will do. This accepts gold for some reason. Why is there gold here? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, well. That's great. Let's just set up 8 then. And we'll get the marble. Yeah, this is a bug. But I don't have a save for it. Because I just changed the settings. So, I don't know why, but it does happen sometimes, I guess. It just kind of messes up. Gonna be right back. So the cat is doing nonsense. Oh, she wants a spider. To help her eat the spider. She needs some treats, otherwise she's not gonna leave me alone. Hopefully that was good enough for them. Okay. So we still have unemployment, but that's fine. We are not taxing people because, well, there is no taxes. But we can even pay them. Yeah, Rome pays more money actually. I missed it. Let's increase that a little bit. And we have enough labor for maybe even patricians. If we had the vine, we could set up a vineyard to do some vine. That wouldn't be a huge problem. But money is a bit of a problem. We need to stop importing stuff, I think. Of course the cat is immediately back and immediately starts just absolutely obliterating my tolerance for her bullshit. Stop. She wants to knock things from the shelf. Could you just not do that? She likes to fly, but she also likes to just annoy the shit out of me lately. Okay, well, money is terrible, but it was because we were doing stuff. Where are the bricks? Didn't we have them here? Nope. Okay, let's just do getting full warehouse of bricks for the monument construction. We might still need stone, by the way, for other stuff. We'll have to see. You could probably set up the vine production next. It's 6,000 to open though. That's the last native settlement, which is 12,000 gold. If we wait, or money, if we wait we could maybe fund it. There's also the last province thing. Which we'll do, but not yet. If we have enough gold, we could conceivably do the other thing. We'll see. Try and import a bit again. Let's get a bit of wheat. Get some workshops. We've built the monuments, but that means I need to set up the Grand Temple. But yeah, the stone and marble are ridiculously expensive. Let's go ahead and stop this. What is the prices, by the way, on this? I haven't... Oh yeah, it's 685 and 220 for stone. That would be why. We are getting less money for exports, of course, because we can do quite large amounts. Still don't have enough food, by the looks of it. Even with all the farms. Well, all the farms. We can have more farms than this. There's a forestry for more timber, if that's a concern. But I think generally timber's always kind of here. We could do more furniture industry. Why not? Let's set up some workshops. Does he train it? Why does 4 accept furniture now? Doesn't make any sense. Just stop. Gold. Finally we'll have the gold for the payments. Let's do that. Then we should do more buildings probably. But more like if we had if we have 12,000, we could go ahead and do more stuff. Also we should accept more wheat here. He wants a bunch of stuff. I could do pottery. Let's add some more workshops. Hopefully we can supply them all. It seems like that could be a problem. There's gonna be some extra clay layer. So it's probably fine. I might ignore the requests. Pay ourselves a little salary at least now. Is it time for that Grand Temple? I think so, but maybe in a bit. Could build a lighthouse in the meantime. It will need a lighthouse keeper access here. We'll probably need more stone though. For that next project. Thank you. Still 6, so it's just gonna happen. 9,000. We do need more, but we almost have enough, I feel like. To open that last settlement, which should be more gold, which is obviously great. Yeah, wheat is still light. Need to do that province thing. Well, we might need another warehouse of gold actually. Which means just get gold. Timber. Are we bringing enough timber? I think one depot is not quite enough. Let's do more. Is that not accessible or is it too far away? Oh no, it's a second stage. It's being built, just takes a while. Let's open that settlement. The last settlement is this. It's 12,000, but it's worth it, I think. Let's also buy some grain from the locals. Hopefully that's gonna calm them down a little. Gold, great. Into 3. We almost we need some more, but I think it's been quite profitable. Mercury Grand Temple would be useful for the land caravan capacity upgrade. Also, we need to finish this highway. This alone will help a lot. Let's double the speed for this part of the map. We need... Okay, passing judgment. Roman law and customs. So like that, as is customary, you will need to oversee local disputes and arbitrate feuds. How you decide to go about upholding our customs will determine the future of Vindolanda. Option 1, take bribes and deal with locals as little as possible, or option 2, try to uphold the law and order. Court costs are to be covered by Rome. Let's go with the second option this time. I don't think we need to antagonize the locals further. And corruption is bad. Upholding the law, you try to uphold the law and pass just sentencing. The locals seem to resist the Roman ways of resolving the feuds, however. At best this can be called mixed success. For the next 10 years, each year you will lose 250 denarii as court costs. And no burn off of unrest, yes. Because you are getting to the late game, we are not supposed to be able to resist the revolt much further. But it's been pretty chill. With the unrest, I've picked the greedy options and I haven't really been punished. I guess we've been building the forts and then this, and I built the project quite quickly, so that's why. Stop. I'll do the gold. We do have some. We could possibly try and get the last province thing, or we could unlock buildings. You'll need buildings anyway. Need 36 for... No, 30 for this. I'm just gonna finish this so that we have it done. Regulations bonus 3. Ah, this is the bug. It was already reported to me, I think. Because this is not supposed to have. We unlocked, or maybe it showed a different message, I don't know. But Arena, Library, Gladiator School, I have not been unlocking that. It's weird. And also didn't crash the statue. We did unlock it. That's weird. I'll have to look into that. Did we lose the gold, by the way? Yes. Well, at least it just... I didn't want to do that, but that's fine. We can give them pottery, I guess. If we really wanted to. Weapons, I don't think we will be doing that. But what we will be doing is going across this. Grand Temple, probably do Mars first. Because I would like to live. Been here for 12 years. Which means the Unrest is gonna probably get to 50 very soon. I should try to bribe the locals again with the grain trade. We should open more orchards maybe? It is a bit pricey. Vegetable gardens. We could do vegetables. All the vegetables. And we won't feed this any wheat. Should also open, if we can, fruit orchards. Yeah, let's do more fruit. So I'd prefer not to feed them wheat either, but let's see. Yeah, money is a problem. Hopefully we make it up. Let's stop importing stone. We've got enough now to fund the next project, I think. We'll see. Could be more than I think. We also obviously will need more for this. And this. Which has been costing us quite a bit. Could try to stockpile the weapons, but I think it's more important to get money than favor. Favor we can attain other ways. Let's get some stone imported and marble imported. Again, this is gonna crush our economy, but oh well. Immediate regret. Immediate regret. Stop. Stop the marble. Stop it. It's too much. It's too juicy. Cannot have it. How about more furniture? Well, we don't have more timber here. We could try to get more timber. But, yeah. currently we don't even have that much more. It's December. How much gold do we have? 31, 32. Okay, let's build the... Well, I want to unlock this. Okay. I think it's bugged. We can't get the last step, can we? Maybe it's swapped with this. What's this? Not that. We don't want that. Spoils of war, okay, but can I unlock this? Nope. Okay, just get that rock done. There's a bug with this. We need to figure it out later. This is an accelerated bonus. Yeah, that's all well and good. But I need this. I need this. Can I not get it? Maybe it's too expensive. Also, we all lost all the gold, yeah. We have. Local uprising. Two sides. Okay. Let's deploy in the middle. Hopefully they just come here. See what happens. Need to unlock that though. So to wait for gold to pile up. Togapo is angry. Give him a gift. Send him the money. Now we're swimming in money. We do need to import again. We stop importing. We do still do stone, but marble. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Activate, activate. Stockpile more resources. This, I'm just gonna remove that. Shouldn't have removed it. Yeah, I cannot replace it now, but oh well. Another attack, okay. They're busting in. I don't like it. Impatient. Could make watchtowers or something, but I just don't want to. Gold is decent, we need more. Concrete is taking forever. We could add a couple concrete makers here. Let's pick the policy. Capacity upgrade. Unrest at 50. Locals are growing increasingly violent and some of our soldiers were attacked by stone-throwing crowd. You have reached 50 points of unrest accumulation. From this point until unrest falls below 50 again, you will lose 1 cartload of weapons each month. That's not good. That is not good. We can reduce it by a little bit, but we also don't get stone anymore, but we've done 2 of the projects. We've got enough. We don't need to reduce it. More gold. How much do we have? 30, 40. It's a decent amount. Let's go ahead and make the statue. See if it works. It might not, I don't know. Ah, province bonus. Well, amazing. And aqueducts. We could fund the construction of an aqueduct system in the local province which would improve living conditions of our subjects and potentially ward off any critique against our regime. If you stockpile 64 cartloads of stone, 96 cartloads of bricks, and you have at least 96 soldiers, 6 full forts, you will spend resources to grant the project will be constructed in the province. It will reduce unrest, event risk, and burn off 1 unrest every 36 months. Note that upon completion, aqueduct system will require maintenance, yeah. So, we want to do that, but that's a lot of bricks. Bricks that I do not necessarily have. I'll go ahead and do it this way. We'll start bringing bricks from 20 to 36. No, to 12. This is gonna accept the bricks, and then we copy, paste, activate, get, copy, paste, activate, paste, activate. And don't sell bricks for a little bit. Also, we should go ahead and check the empire map again. Now we can open other things. So warehouses would just be a land trader that straight up sells me a bunch of stuff, including clay and sand. So we could do that. There's a gold mine for 12,000 if we wanted gold. I think we are out of gold things to do though. This is a land trade that sells me timber, so I'll open that. Tools of the trade, that's an event, boosting the production. Look at, we were approached by the local tribesmen. They seek to gain access to our workshops to help them forge and maintain tools to help them work more efficiently. Option 1, allow them access even though frequent contact is bound to lead to unrest. Or option 2, provide any materials to boost productivity but do not allow them access to the workshops. Let's do the first option. I don't want to do too much unrest. Disobedience. Oh no, I've given them access, haven't I? This is terrible. It's a mistake. I should even load the game, but whatever. We'll deal with it. After being allowed access, the tribesmen have improved their productivity but also caused chaos in the workshops, disrupting work and causing grievances. Most provincial buildings receive a boost in quota. Unrest will grow by additional 1 point every 16 months. So, yeah, that helps with like almost everything, including harvesting crops and such. Pastures, there's mills for a lot of grain. It's expensive though. I'll No, it's also expensive. We'll see. I've chosen the wrong option. Here, we could also do the buildings unlock next. So we need some more gold for that. Let's wait for the bricks. But all the quota is very useful, obviously. What of the other stuff? Let's get some more timber. Marble, that's okay. Marble prices have risen. I don't need more marble than this, I don't think. Well, maybe we will, because I want to build a Venus temple as well. Mercury would help me with quota. I'll build a Venus. We also want to shift our monument builder, the architect, to go here. Cancel these, because they take forever to arrive. Just gonna check something real quick. It's almost done. The Unrest will cause the uprising, but that's fine. We can just build the forts and beat it. I'd like to not have to do that, but we'll see. Also pottery. We might want pottery for the block. Currently don't have enough clay, as it seems. Could also make manufacturing area elsewhere for some local pottery. Clay, accept. Pottery, accept. I'll just open the warehouses, I think, and let them all go there and deposit me that. Or we could do it here. 8 clay. Of course, this is terrible because if it's connected, that they could come here to supply these pottery workshops, which is terrible, but oh well. What is the settings here? Oh yeah, that's right. Workshop. Pottery. Clay from 21 to 44. And then this, activate that. Let's get pottery and furniture. inventory from 44 to 20? No? 36. What? No. No. This. 23. There you go. And we need furniture for our block. Okay. I'll just show you links for this. Some people clearly have problems understanding very basic things, like, you know, what even is a conquer? Like, if you don't know that, have you been living in a cave? It's like, what's going on? There you go. Oh yeah, still arena is not enough. We could give them, I really don't want to give them a tavern though. This tavern sucks. Aqueduct's completed. Okay. So it burns off some unrest as well. Which also means get rid of this. Maybe enable one. Or have this. Getting bricks. Bring it to 7 or 15. Yes. We can start selling bricks again. Send the weapons. Go to a gift. Monuments. Getting done, just need time. If we have the gold, we should do the other thing. 30. We might need a little bit more, but it's coming. Oh boy. Our money just took a massive hit. I think it's the marble. Yeah, stop imports. We have plenty of resources, I think, right now. We do not need that. Let's build the small statue here. He wants a force. Small force. Is there an invasion? No. Let's give him legionaries and archers. Go. We probably don't have enough gold yet for the last one. Maybe after this arrives. Regulations bonus. You successfully cut through some red tape. Vindolanda can now provide additional amenities. Academy, Lion Pit, Plaza unlocked. Yes. Lion House. Plaza. We might need to build a Coliseum, by the way. Which we shall. We shall do that over here. Make it happen. It's best if we don't touch anything with this. straight to medium insular. But that's as high as it goes. Because we don't have oil for everyone. Next up is gonna be patricians, once this is built. I'd like to win before that becomes a problem. We should do some trading. Public order. Look at the recent increase in unrest is most troubling. We should establish additional checkpoints and garrisons to monitor the enemy activity and protect our provincial assets. This will be costly but might prove instrumental in subduing the locals. New provincial garrisons unlocked. Each will consume 1 unit of wine, weapons and 2 units of wheat every 2 months. As long as they are active, each garrison will reduce unrest by 1 point every 28 months. So if we want to go with unrest reduction, we would make the garrisons. But it will make you weaker, so probably not gonna go ahead and not gonna do that. We do need to process vine though. Let's unlock the vineyard. Import some vines. Could do mills if we worry about wheat. Currently we don't. More. Can we just buy this? Or for some reason it's not really. Okay, there you go. It's gonna help. We import vines now, so let's go ahead and take a look. Where do we accept them? Gold, let's do 8. Let's do 8 vines. And then we make vine. Workshop vine. Can also sell it. Can open the second vineyard. It's expensive, but I'll go with it. Could still make more weapons somewhere, but we can't sell them really. It's for upkeep more than anything else. Suppose it's almost done. Oh yeah, this needs connection. I almost forgot. Send him the weapons. Grand Temple's done. Select the consumption reduction. Money is also good. On food. Let's go with that. And I'll make some extra legionaries. Why not? Let's make a unit here and then more archers. Javelins would cost me extra upkeep, so I don't really want to make them. 3 archers, 1 legionary. Reset the city. Good. Funnily enough, we can't make the Triumphant Arch because it's disabled. But we have Plaza, so desirability shouldn't be a problem for these guys either. There you go, finally. Will we need Neptune or something else? I don't know. We also should... Let's add the Mars temples. money is not an issue at all. We just need monument materials. I'll make another work camp here. To facilitate that, we could import some marble again. Some stone. More gold. I don't think we need the gold anymore. We can do it, of course. That's the salary bonus. Concrete and timber now. Yeah, we might not have timber for monument builders. No, we do. Just need time. Oh boy. Why is it so bad? I guess it's just natural. Don't know if the enemy will follow along or not. We'll see. I really don't like it when they do that. Still has morale. Last guy is like not anything. Okay, that's fine. Now the annoying part is instead of building this garbage wall because I have to. I'm just gonna do it the other way because I don't want to deal with this. 18k. That's almost done. It's gonna take a little while longer. We could already start setting up the block, I suppose. We will need oil. Go with God. We need this. What was there? Is there another vine type to import? I don't remember. It's possible. There is. Vine. Yep. We can say we import until we have one. Which means never. And partitions. It doesn't need to be a big block. Just need a couple of palaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1. We'll touch the Colosseum like this. Need to start setting up their logistics. So this is gonna require several depots. I'm gonna be right back. Wait a minute.
everything. These baskets are so heavy. I'm taking fresh supplies back to my mom.
This city is a reasonable place.
Sir.
I just realized I was muted for a long time. Couldn't somebody have told me? Anyway, that's been Fort Vindolanda. It's done. I expected it to be a bit harder than it was. We can always change it. There's gonna be some updates necessary later when we will get the fixes. I'm probably gonna put this on Haven soon, so you can play this for yourself. Sorry for the last muted part. No one told me, so I had no idea. It was like that, just a basic streamer thing. Everyone has to happen every now and again. It's annoying, but this will go to YouTube. So thanks for watching and see you around. Bye.